You know, when life isn't so great, it's nice to have a place that isn't so grim. A place where I can express myself in ways I myself can't even understand. In ways that put the chaos and mess into order and light. Welcome to my bullet journal.
Yeah, I'm going for the ride and find myself, I am alive.
Now I know what you have heard about the bullet journal, whether that be the good or the bad. But here I am telling you it is so much more than everything you've ever heard. The bullet journal has changed my life. The bullet journal can also change yours. Now my experience may be totally different from yours, but here's how I use my bullet journal to tell my tales and enhance my day-to-day. My hopes is that by the end of this video, you're one step closer to finding the life-changing magic that the bullet journal has brought to me. Let's get started.
We are all looking for adventure.
In my experience with bullet journaling, my love for the physical journal itself, before I add my own touches and all, really makes or breaks the journal. The first bullet journal I ever had was a black moleskin. I was enhanced by my own bullet journal virginity and blindness to expectation and social pressures. I loved the color. I loved the paper. The size was perfect for me. My second journal was a warm gray moleskin, the color I despised. The paper had changed and was repulsive compared to my first one. My third was a black rhodia. Gross all around. And lo and behold, the best journal I ever had. The Dingbats Earth Collection Great Barrier Reef Inspired Journal. Just looking at the notebook brings happiness to my eyes. I cannot exactly explain it, but once you find your perfect journal, you will know it's meant to be. I really emphasize the importance of a journal you love, but using what you have around doesn't have to stop everything. If you find that perfect journal, go for it. I promise it will be worth it. At least, it was for me. However, if your budget is a concern for you, any journal will work so long as you focus on limiting your restraints. Then you should be good with any journal. For now. Just remember, it took me 4 journals before I found the perfect one, so be patient with this. It's a process. On to step 2. When it comes to having a journal, it is my place to express myself. I find that when I restrict myself to what a bullet journal quote-unquote is supposed to look like, then I lose myself in the process. For me, my bullet journal not only keeps my traditional events and days-to-days in order, but it also keeps my mind and thoughts in order as well. In my third bullet journal, I was more worried about aesthetic than personality. Sure, my spreads looked fine and pretty, but looking at these spreads makes me actually unhappy. Now, to bring a little KonMari moment into this, if it doesn't spark joy, then get rid of it, right? Well, these aesthetic spreads did not spark my joy, and so I rid of that and started experimenting. The great thing about the bullet journal is that I can change my spreads from page to page. So I took creative liberty and got rid of what I thought would work and started experimenting with what could work. If it does work, I'll keep it, and if it doesn't speak to me the same way, I can turn the page and start anew.
I am alive and I saw.
Yes, that is the most cringy step you and I both have ever heard. But it's true. Follow your instincts when it comes to making your spreads. Sure, a calendar doesn't seem like the most customizable thing, but adding a stroke here or a stroke there just makes it all the more better. My weekly spreads this month have been some of my most favorite spreads. I've been going with my instinct and trying more new. I love each of them. Even in the chaos that is my life, just looking at these pages makes it all manageable somehow. In some strange way, it works. Yes, I do make mistakes. I'm human, right? I mean, take this to-do list here, for example. It looks like absolute garbage. But I don't regret a thing. This page is different to anything I've ever done, and although it may not look the greatest, I learned so much from just doing it.
You out to explore, get up and go.
Walt Disney himself said, "Keep moving forward." A quote that has resonated with me throughout my life. Particularly, I like to apply his quote to my bullet journal. Since the purpose of the bullet journal is to remember the past, reflect on the present, and prepare for the future, I feel like this quote is just a perfect link to the bullet journal. Anyways, how does this apply to you, to the journal specifically? Well, one of the best things about the bullet journal is that whatever bad is happening in the present doesn't matter. I have the power to turn the page and leave the past behind me and focus on improving for my future. It's rather awesome, honestly. Turning the page on these difficult moments, even just figuratively, is so powerful. It's just crazy.
We are all looking for adventure.
If there's one thing that has changed my bullet journal experience from paper and binding to life-changing, it is this 5th step. Do you. Yeah, I know this isn't really a tangible, solid step, but it's true. If you love to paint in your journal, then paint. If you love to write stories, lyrics, diary entries, then do just that. The pages are blank for a reason, so fill them up with you. Juicy goodness of truly yourself. Write sloppy or write neat. Draw animals or doodle even. It's not about this imaginary guide to how it works, but the tangible process to keep you and I living, to allow us to thrive.
Got that smile upon my face, 'cause there's excitement in the chase, this I know. Yeah, I'm going for the ride and find myself.
I hope these funky steps I provided today help you in some way, shape, or form. I know my opinions on the bullet journal, in comparison, are extremely different to what most people say about the bullet journal, but it's my opinion, and in my opinions may be the way that it is for you, but they also may not, and that's okay. If none of these steps help you today, that's okay, because there are infinitely many steps for the bullet journal that I simply could not have included all of them into one simple video. Some of these tips and tricks are found on YouTube in different videos, blogs, or books, but most of these rules, tips, and tricks reside in your own mind. But most of these tips and tricks are found in your journal that is laying open, waiting for you to fill its pages. Thank you all so very much for watching this video today. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and let me just say, my camera's about to die, so I'm gonna make this quick. If you enjoyed this video and want to see my other craziness here on the channel, please consider subscribing and commenting if you have any suggestions for future videos. Thank you all again so much for watching, and until next time, guys, keep moving forward.
Hello world, wake me up to another good